Welcome to season 29 of the American Woodshop. I'm Scott Phillips, and later in the season you'll see Susie. Now, today's all about live edge work, where you have that crisp, natural edge, and it just speaks to you. So learn all the tricks today on the American Woodshop about live edge work. Today we're going to use live edge wood to create a very unusual freestanding tea cabinet, very similar to what James Krenov used to make, yet different. So I'm going to set this out of the way because we need to use the one invaluable tool when you're dealing with irregular edges, and that is a track saw. Now, whatever you do, be sure to read, understand, and follow all the instructions that come with the tools and products you use. Work safely. And in using this track saw, even though it's on dust collection, I still like to wear an N95 dust mask because this is a heavy-duty cut. And we need to create a glue up out of this. Now you'll see what's going on after we make the cut. And this is set up right here. You can see a split in the end. And I'll do a rip cut first, then a couple cross cuts to get this prepped so we can take it to the planer. All right, I think we've got it. Let's see here if this is all the way through. Oh yeah, that's perfect. And they sell two versions of this style track saw. This is a 55, and they sell one that will cut thicker material, but they're more expensive. Now let me show you why a track saw is the perfect way to go when you're doing live edge work. I'm going to flip this edge up, and you can see it's a perfect cut. And if you make the cut without stopping, you can use that as your glue seam and glue this back together. But before we do that, we're going to take this to a planer, a helical head 15-inch planer, plane this down both sides, get it perfect, and then we can come back here and do the glue up. True or false? You can make a wood joint stronger if you brush it out and size it into the pores of the wood and let it air dry for about 3 minutes before you put the seams together. It's actually true. They've done studies where it's more than 20% stronger if you let that air dry. And I'm going to bring this around straight from the planer, and now I can clamp this up. Now I'm just going to throw the clamps on thoughtfully, and I do not want to spread that seam. I want to keep it even. So I'll work the clamps down the way, and this will take a good, 2 hours to dry on a big seam like that. And I don't want to create a bow when I draw this tight in the top of the board, but I do want that right there, a squeeze out. But I don't want to starve the joint. I just want it tight enough to get a good strong bond. Now, that's how I do the glue up, and we can shape that later. But let's head outside for another live edge project. It's beautiful. Let's go.